Hey y'all. First off, sorry about my hands. Psoriasis problems, and these nails are not wanting to heal very well. And I did not want you to have to look at them. They're not hurting, don't worry. On to the video. We are going to do some sticker storage today. I'm going to give you some sticker storage tips using examples from my new haul from Hubman and Chubgirl. First off, this is their small album and they sell out very fast, so I was so happy to get my hands on it. However, they do not come with the sleeves, and the sleeves were not in stock. They're kind of hard to get your hands on, and I know a lot of people in the Hubman and Chubgirl community in the Facebook group often ask when they're going to be restocked or like what other ones they can use in here. So let me show you my plan. First of all, this is the sleeve that comes with the ultimate sticker subscription. So it has two small pockets in front, and then it has like a middle divider and a bigger pocket on the back. So those are great when you just want to store your subs really quickly. However, a lot of these are leftovers now because I used up a lot of them. So I'm going to show you some other suggestions. Okay, so first off, I have these that came from Amazon. I will link them in the first comment of this video, and just know that it's not any kind of affiliation or anything. I just got them a long time ago on Amazon. As you can see, these holes are meant for something really specific. I had them storing my Sweet Hawaii subs, and I got a whole bunch of them for like, of these sleeves for like, I don't know, 10 bucks, 15 bucks. But I want to show you, you know, these don't line up with the holes. So the easiest way to me is to get a hole puncher like this one from Agenda 52, put it on A5 size. My hole punch has been on the fritz for a really long time, so this is probably not the best how-to video for me to be doing. Cause yeah, look. See, this is why, because mine slides. Yours, if it's not broken, won't do that. Let's try again. Luckily, I have like millions of those. Okay, I'm gonna make sure it's not moving on me this time. I don't know, I could cut that out of the video, but I have no patience to do that. Okay, we're all friends here, right? You must realize that I jack stuff up sometimes. Okay, so that's one thing. You could also, I mean, it looks fine to me. If you don't like the look of the extra holes, you could cover it with washi on both sides and then punch it. I mean, be creative. Another option is to take some sticker release paper from a different book, such as this one at Little Craft Fest, the little craft place. Rip out some of the pages, cut and punch them to your desired size, and you can hold any size sticker, but I put some decals on mine. Next, y'all aren't gonna like this, but this is what I did, and some people might like it and do it. I just punch over the stickers. There are so many stickers. If a few of them get a little hole punch in it, I don't really care. I'll just cut it on the side and use it on the side of the page. Same with these. Some of them came out perfect. Some of them came out a little slightly punched over whatever was there. And I'm okay with that. Okay, these die cuts, you could either keep them in the packaging if they come in some. Make sure all the die cuts are like to that side and then like punch the card. That's another solution. So let's take some of these leftovers and put them somewhere. So like these that are like on the transparent mat, I don't want to punch into those because they're kind of special to me. So I feel like I'll just put these around. Also, if you want to store yours like by collection or color or whatever, feel free to do that. I cannot be bothered with that. I just want them stored all in this one album. That is my goal. I'm noticing with myself lately that like with my planners, with my storage, with everything, I am definitely not a minimalist, but I like to have everything as slimmed down as possible. So I do a lot of purchasing, but I also do a lot of destashing. I also do a lot of, I don't know, creative ways to store things so that it's not taking over. Okay, next, when you have leftover sheets like this, definitely you can use my method of just punching this side, because you can just move the ones that are on the side and put them more toward the middle of the page, like this. Okay, then be careful where you're placing your page. Punchy, punchy. And boom. That's my favorite way because this doesn't always come with the subs, okay? It would be cool if this always came with it because then any little leftovers you can just put in the same little book and then you can have like a collection of them. But that is not a product. So, and I know I will just lose that tiny book. So, since these are leftovers, I will just move them like I said. And if that one gets a little punched, so be it. Just to take one for the team, buddy. Because when I'm on these videos, I just want to be like, ooh, let's see what I have in my Hubman and chubgirl stash. And I don't want to be going through all these special boxes or anything. I like to have, I'm sure you've noticed, like one binder per shop. Just making sure my phone's not gonna die. My phone is on low battery. Okay, I am thinking for like these, I don't know what I want to do with those since it's like the functional pieces of the kit. I feel like I just want to store those in the folder that they came in. Let's move those. So let me find all of like the kits, you know, that are kind of like that, or like these little transparent washies. There's only one of this friend, so I'll put him on the removable page as well. Come on, friend. Have some of your friends on this page. Let's go. Okay. Y'all already know about this. I'm just gonna do my old move and punch method. Ugh, having nail psoriasis, it's hard. It's not painful. I will say it's not painful, and I am very, very thankful that right now it's not painful because sometimes in the past it has been, but right now it's not. It's just annoying. Okay, now that I got that out, punchy punchy for this one, and that is a technical term, punchy punchy. Okay, so that is gonna go, I don't know, I feel like I might want it on the sticker release paper, but on this, they can fit, right? And I can put more pages too if I need more later. And I just love that they're all together because I don't really feel like I'm gonna mix and match these with other kits much because the style is so specific and the thickness of the stickers is a tiny bit thicker on most of them than the other shops I use. And so I feel like I notice it on my page. If you just see the page, like on my Instagram, you probably don't notice at all. Okay, these are more of like the kit parts that are left over. These are super fun. I think these stamp ones are like my favorites so far. Let's see. Okay. I like these, and I feel like I would maybe mix these with other kits. So I'm gonna put that in this front small pocket. Okay. Yeah, these are all kit. So I feel like next year or in the spring or something, I can use these again, or if I decide not to, I can destash them. So here's the original sticker pocket, which I love. I love that they provide this with the ultimate sub because it makes something like this so easy. And let me look at these. I feel like I want to keep those together, the functional ones. And I feel like I'm always looking for dates, like month stickers. So I am going to punch these. But I am going to use these as intended. I have a junk load of them left. And then these you could either put on your sticker release paper or put them in the pockets. Then I have these little guys. I feel like I want to cut this in half. Then these are like their little mood stickers, if y'all aren't familiar. I'll just have one little leftover guy over here. I'll get rid of that, and I will put these in here. Okay, and then I'm going to punchy punchy on August. Just, I don't know. Just don't be scared, y'all. Those are all, I want those to stay together. Okay, here we go. So this is only a portion. Ooh, I did not punch that right, but that's gonna be bugging. Oh my god, that is gonna bug me. Okay, I'm just gonna put this in here. As I was saying, they are doing some, what do you call it? They are doing some partial orders and sending them for Hubman and chubgirl right now. So like there was more to this order. I just keep jacking this punching up. What a bad tutorial. Okay. Whatever. Y'all can care. See how much I care. Not much. So I think I plan to have, see, I didn't even need these sheets. I thought I would need these extra sheets, but if you wanted more, you could take out these pages and fit them in there, you know, so that you can see every single thing you have left. But I don't really see myself using these peaches much more until next year. So I'm gonna leave them in there for now. If this binder starts to get super full, then I will probably move those to like a storage, like a seasonal storage. I'm gonna cut and punch a couple more of these pages just so they're in there for when my next orders come in. And all I do is cut off these little dillies. So many technical terms today. Can you guys keep up or what? Okay. Oh, okay. Next, punch. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot punch. Okay. So as you can see, my punch got like off somehow because my punch sucks. I need a new one and like a more expensive one. The one I have, I will say, as much as I'm ragging on it, I've had it for like probably 5 years and it costs $10. So I've definitely gotten my fair share of use out of it. Okay. Ha! Those are at least matchy-matchy, so I love that. I hope that this has been helpful to you. One more tip is to get yourself some dividers. Let me see if I can find some examples. These are also great to have, and I'm gonna punch them and put them in here. Because, especially their folders, I got these also on Amazon. I'll see if I can find the link or something similar. Whoa, my daughter just did the biggest burp on earth. I'm scared that it's not gonna, oh, first of all, I can only do one at a time. Let me see how that's gonna line up. I think good, I think good. It's now or never. Looks crazy, I realize that. I think I'm gonna take those out because I don't see myself utilizing those peaches for a long time, like I said. I hope that's not gonna come out the bottom. That will really bug me. It does. Let's give it one more go. bit better. I don't know. I feel like I want to start over because I jacked it up. And I'm going to practice on a piece of paper first, which is what I would recommend that y'all do. And I also want to cut it shorter. So I'm going to cut this side because I don't want to ruin the folder at the bottom. Yeah, that way it's just more in line with... See, it's saying A5, but that is just not working. Where's a piece of paper? But as I said, my whole punch sucks. Okay. That seems like it's gonna be in the middle. So this is great for if you don't want to punch holes and like say something like this. You can put it in there. If I would not have cut that off, this would have stuck out more and they would have fit in there. But, you know. In fact, I think I will put them in there. Bloop. Just because, I don't know, I don't want them flopping around, and honestly, I think I'm gonna end up destashing a lot of this because I know something else will catch my eye next summer. But yeah, I mean, honestly, they'll fit in the sub sleeve, but just to give you an example, in case you want to have some other options. Some other ideas would be to have one sticker sleeve that's empty that you can have your inventory in. So you could have your order sheets after you place your orders. You could print them or make them onto like a spreadsheet and either just punch it and keep it in here loose, or have multiple pages and like have them folded and in a sleeve so that when your partial order arrives, you can check it off. So I kind of want that to be like, hey, your sub stuff is back here. And then this one to be like, hey, you have these weird big sticker sleeves back here. I'll probably try to find some smaller ones, but honestly, I'm not that picky on that. I love the fact that these are all in there, and like my newest and most seasonal ones are in the front. And hopefully each season I can get one of these, or if I want to destash or something. Yes, I'm... Stupid fingers. Okay. And then just another idea, you know, if you want to keep some of the other stationery items. And then let me show you the last thing, like with the washies. With the washies that come with it, it might be a good idea to get the sticker release paper. Put a couple down, because you know this washi, who knows where this sucker is gonna go by next year. Am I right? Oh no! Oh, not showing you guys my nail. I can't believe my nail just fell off mid-video. I mean, I actually can. How embarrassing. I'm gonna glue it back on though. Okay. Wow. Taylor's got life of a showgirl. I've got life of autoimmune. Okay. Also, these pins. I love these pins. I am holding on to this until I get my new planners and from Hemlock and Oak. And when I get them, I'm going to take the little pokies off and glue it down. But for now, I'm like, what should I do with it? And I'm wondering if I can do the punchy thing. I think I can if I punch it and then put it back on. Speaking of putting it back on, come on, nail. Okay, so let's see. because I don't have to poke it back through the exact same holes. I could do it this way. Because if I want to do it through the exact same holes, I'm pretty sure that it's gonna not be exact and it's not gonna wanna, I don't know. Maybe it works okay. Let's see here. I mean, I wouldn't be able to store a lot in there of those, but I don't want to lose it for now. So for now, I will keep it in there. So I hope this is helpful to y'all on creative sticker storage, slimming down your leftovers, and just like how to keep up with partial orders. And like remember those washi tapes that you will probably forget about by next summer. If this was helpful to you, I would love if you would subscribe, give me a thumbs up, say hey in the comments, and let me know how you found my video, because I love interacting with everyone, and I want to go and follow you back if that's a possibility. Again, I thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one.